Michael Robinson of Weiss Ratings claims he knows Nvidia's silent partners that have a chance to gain over 6,000%. In this video, we look at the clues in this presentation to figure out the stocks, so you don't have to buy Robinson's newsletter to learn the names. Please understand no paid or proprietary information is given away in this video. This is all guesswork based on clues in publicly available presentations. There's multiple stocks to uncover here, so we're just going to jump right into things. Here's the clues for the first stock. The first stock in my 2025 AI blueprint is not a household name, but that doesn't mean they aren't collecting revenue hand over fist. This company's technology is directly or indirectly inside the devices used by more than 5 billion people. Robinson goes on to say, that's how many people interact with this company's products every single day. It's in everything from supercomputers to smartphones. Amazon, Apple, Google, Microsoft, Samsung, Qualcomm. A who's who of the world's leading tech corporations depend on this company, as well as a majority of the world's population, which relies on it every day without even knowing it. This company enables AI everywhere, including in AI data centers. Now, they won't lift a finger in their physical production, but their blueprints will be all over them. You see, AI data centers house an array of servers. They're equipped with powerful processors responsible for computation, data storage, and network communication. And this company's designs are imperative for the development of the next generation of these processors. And finally, Robinson says, this will allow AI data centers to achieve peak performance and minimize power consumption in considerably less time. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang even admitted recently that what Nvidia is trying to accomplish with AI data centers is simply not possible without this company. And yet it's still virtually unknown. Practically no one is talking about this investment opportunity. But that could change when investors discover its partnership with Nvidia. The AI data center build-out that will continue to take place over the next decade and beyond needs Nvidia, and Nvidia needs this company. The company being pitched here is ARM Holdings, and the ticker is ARM. ARM Holdings is a British semiconductor and software design company that specializes in designing energy-efficient microprocessors, architectures, and related technologies. It does not manufacture chips itself, but licenses its designs to companies like Apple, Qualcomm, and Nvidia, which integrate them into various devices, including smartphones, tablets, and servers. ARM's architecture is widely used in mobile devices due to its low power consumption, making it a dominant force in the industry. ARM is a good company, but I don't recommend investing in them. Here's the main reasons why. First is sky-high valuation, paying a premium for promise. ARM's trading at a price-to-sales ratio of around 47 and a forward PE over 65. Numbers that scream overvaluation. With those kinds of multiples, you're banking on flawless execution and massive growth, which leaves little room for error. Second is SoftBank's exit strategy. Cashing out raises red flags. SoftBank, which owns 90% of ARM, pushed this IPO hard, and their CEO is talking up big AI investments elsewhere. If ARM's such a golden AI play, why are they selling off shares instead of holding tight? Third is AI hype overreach. Not the GPU powerhouse you think. Everyone's calling ARM an AI stock, but it's mostly CPUs, not the GPUs driving the real AI boom, like Nvidia's cash cows. Their 10% cloud market share is growing, but it's not the explosive AI exposure the hype suggests. Fourth is China risk roulette, a quarter of revenue on shaky ground. About 25% of ARM's revenue comes from China, where tensions with the US are heating up. Any crackdown or shift in that market could hit their bottom line hard, and that's a gamble I'm not taking right now. Fifth is stagnant growth blues. The numbers aren't singing. ARM's revenue growth has been sluggish. Think single digits or even declines some years, while profits haven't kept pace either. For a stock price like a hyper-growth tech star, that tepid performance just doesn't cut it. I'm going to reveal my guesses for the rest of the stocks in about 20 seconds, but before I do that, I want to remind you to click the link in the description to check out Alpha Picks. I reviewed over 100 stock picking services, and Alpha Picks performs the best and actually beats the market easily. If you click the link in the description, you get $50 off Alpha Picks. So go ahead and click that link and take advantage of this amazing deal. Here's what Robinson says about the second stock. It specializes in helping AI data centers achieve peak performance by creating systems that can handle vast amounts of data at instantaneous speeds. Remember how I mentioned that AI depends on enormous streams of data? Well, the thousands of data centers that will be built in the coming years need advanced systems in place. Networking tools, expensive chips, and other high-tech gear all need to work in concert with each other to crunch it all. That's where the second stock in my 2025 AI blueprint comes in. This company's systems divert those immense streams of data to where they need to go, at lightning speeds. There's a few companies that fit this description, but I think Arista Networks best fits, and the ticker is ANET. Arista Networks is a US-based company specializing in cloud networking solutions. Arista designs and sells high-performance networking equipment, including switches and routers, primarily for data centers, cloud computing, and enterprise environments. Arista Networks is a company I strongly recommend buying, and here's why. First is Cloud Kings crown Arista as their go-to. Arista's leadership in cloud networking is unmatched, with giants like Microsoft and Meta relying on its high-speed switches to power their data centers. As cloud computing keeps growing, Arista's positioned to ride that wave with its best-in-class tech. Second is AI boom fuels Arista's rocket ride. The AI revolution is here, and Arista is projecting $750 million in AI-related revenue for 2025 alone, thanks to its gear powering massive AI workloads. With AI adoption accelerating, this could be just the beginning for their growth story. Third is profit powerhouse stays lean and mean. Arista is not just growing, they're raking in profits with operating margins in the low 40% range and a debt-free balance sheet stacked with $5 billion in cash. That financial strength means they've got room to innovate and reward shareholders. Fourth is stealing Cisco's lunch one switch at a time. Arista's been chipping away at Cisco's dominance in high-speed networking, grabbing market share with superior software and hardware combos. Analysts see them gaining even more ground in enterprise and campus markets through 2028. Fifth is analysts are all in. Wall Street's buzzing with a consensus buy rating from 15 analysts and an average price target of $122.68, showing over 20% upside from today's price. When the experts are this bullish, it's hard to ignore the momentum. This is how Robinson describes the third stock. I'll explain how to download that briefing shortly. Before I do that, though, let's talk about the third 2025 AI blueprint stock. It has already aggressively carved out a lucrative niche in the data center market. In fact, nearly 3 out of every 4 data centers worldwide currently employ its equipment. AT&T, Ericsson, Siemens, Verizon, and countless other clients rely on its innovative solutions. And Nvidia needs it to support this AI data center network build-out that's projected to add nearly 3,000 more megastructures by 2030. You see, these massive new buildings will need an abundance of advanced AI servers. We're talking about millions of systems running around the clock. And Robinson finishes by saying, those AI servers will generate 5 times more heat than traditional servers. It's simple. More heat means more cooling is needed. Roughly 10 times more per square foot, in fact. For those networks to continue running smoothly, they require support structures in place to temper the rising heat. Enter my final 2025 AI blueprint stock. Its technology is ideally suited to counteract that enormous heat generation. As AI continues to drive ravenous demand for computing power, with AI data centers sprouting up around the world, and with a long-term partnership with Nvidia in place, the market for this company's specific components is growing significantly. This sounds like Vertiv to me, and the ticker is VRT. Vertiv is an American company that provides critical digital infrastructure and power management solutions for data centers, communication networks, and industrial applications. Its products include uninterruptible power supplies, cooling systems, racks, and integrated infrastructure solutions designed to ensure reliability and efficiency. I think Vertiv is a buy right now, especially since the stock has dipped from its recent highs. Here's why I like this company. First is AI boom fuels Vertiv's rocket ship growth. The explosion of AI data centers is driving insane demand for Vertiv's cooling and power solutions, with orders up massively as companies race to scale up their infrastructure. Vertiv's perfectly positioned to ride this unstoppable wave, and that means big revenue growth ahead. Second is record backlog screams future profits. Vertiv's sitting on a record-breaking order backlog. Think billions of dollars just waiting to turn into cash flow. That's a clear signal of strong future earnings, giving investors like us a lot to smile about. Third is margins are expanding like crazy. The company's not just growing sales, they're boosting profitability too, with operating margins climbing toward a juicy 20% plus long-term target. More money in their pocket means more value for shareholders like you and me. Fourth is Wall Street's cheering. Analysts are slapping strong buy ratings left and right, with price targets climbing as high as $165. way above where it's trading now. When the pros are this bullish, it's a green light for us to take a closer look. Fifth is data center king in a digital world. Vertiv's a leader in the critical tech that keeps data centers humming, and with everything going digital, AI, cloud, you name it, they're basically the backbone of tomorrow's economy. This isn't just a stock, it's a bet on the future. And make sure to click the link in the description to check out Alpha Picks. This is the best stock picking service, and clicking the link saves you $50 on this awesome service. So go ahead and check out Alpha Picks now and put yourself in the best position to win with stocks.